My people, I made fried rice without frying. You see that groundnut you are seeing there? I did not even add it here. So this is the ingredient I use. I use carrots, I use green beans, I use green peels, I use green pepper, I use red pepper, I use onions, I use sweet corn, and name them. So the first thing I did here is to separate the chaff from my rice and wash it. Look at how dirty my Nigerian rice is. So I wash it like two times and parboiled it for like 2 minutes. Then I cut all the necessary ingredients. Instead of me frying all these things, I started to add water in my pot and boil it and introduce other ingredients. Like this one that I'm introducing from the mortar is my pounded crayfish and my pounded yellow pepper. Then when this thing boil, I decided to add my green peels, my green beans, my carrots, my every ingredient is going there. So I added my seasoning cube. What I use there is non-Maggi. So I added enough. I love Maggi. So sorry, my bad. So I added salt. I added totals. I added onions. I am a lover of onions. I'm a fan of onions. And I added my fried rice spicy for coloring. Okay, I added my curry in this recipe again. So after adding all the edible, I added my rice, which I have already washed for 3 times, and I used my hand to separate the stone. You know, Nigeria rice, that's not how you do that you will not find stone. So I turn this thing, I quickly give it a stir and allow that water to sit below the rice so that it will not cook much. So after that, I have to cook this thing for some minutes again. So I'll cover it. So this is how I ended up making fried rice without frying. Oh. And that's how I made it without frying. So I have to cover this thing, cover your pot and allow it to cook together. So, and it is dried. This is me dishing for my kids. I love you all. See you in my next video. Bye.